What's up, everybody? This is CJ. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about two games I played. The first one is a pretty rather bad loss where I was playing as Tessia Vernius. And then the second one is a much better game, which you'll hopefully enjoy. This one I'm just going to do a quick recap. I was in Tessia position 4 against LSR, Patience, and Airman, also known as Shay. And I was pretty okay in this game for a while, but then there is a specific round I just messed up. Everything's going to be pretty much clear up until then. I'm just going to kind of fast forward here to a couple extra rounds, kind of give you a summary, and then we'll go to the next game. All right, in round 3, I go in for a combat against Patience, and I think I just misjudged this combat pretty badly. He sits with 2 intrigue cards, 4 cards unrevealed in hand, and I've only got this Mirrored Dagger, and this is a big blunder for me. I probably should have just limped in here. Throwing away a bunch of my troops for nothing wasn't so great, so I do end up losing this combat. Yeah, definitely one of those things that I tend to get greedy on is trying to go in for combat, but I should have just read the room a little bit better. Patience was going hard on combat, and I should have just limped in to get a couple of bonuses here or there. We're in round 4, and it is my first action here, and this is a round I should have immediately gone to the Spice Refinery and then gotten my Solari in order to get my Swordmaster or my High Council. In this case, I was very heavy on actions. All of my cards tended to have really good on-play effects. I should have been going for the Swordmaster here. And I don't know what I was thinking. I think I end up going to, I don't know, Arakeen or something. I can't remember what I was trying to do here. But yeah, I kind of mess up. So I think, man, really hard to watch this back. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I really wanted to get this this tech for some reason, which I really shouldn't have bothered. I think at this point, my whole game plan should have been to get my economy going. I would have been ahead of green and yellow. It just didn't work out. All right, we're skipping ahead to round number 5. This is a round I have already kind of set up as I'm going to be going in here. I've highlined. I've staked my claim. I've got 2 cards in hand. None of them are really great. Special mission and contingency play, both fine, but not good for combat. I'm hoping here that maybe we kind of just kind of get lucky in that Patience doesn't have a lot of combat. But if you look over at his board, he played a Stilgar. Which means he probably didn't need it. Pardon me. He probably didn't need it for this combat. And I think I'm just going to get overtaken here again by Patience. So yeah, he goes Arakeen. He has the ability to throw 2 more in and draws an extra card or 2 extra cards. And I'm just or I guess 1 extra card. And I'm just well, that's not good. So yeah, this is a big L for me. I basically just could not get my combat going. I knew I needed to get 1 good combat, but I think I ended up getting second here, and that's a big shame. So, all right, skipping ahead to the very last round. As you can see, because of my choices of not getting High Council or Swordmaster when I had a chance, not going to Refinery, I basically got locked out of actions, and I wasn't able to generate any points. So it was a big problem. This is just a big learning experience. This is a while ago. This game was played a while ago. LSR is totally dominating here. Airman with a pretty decent 8 points right now. Might have an intrigue in hand. Patience is trying to seal this combat, but won't have enough to do so, I don't think. And so we'll end up in third. So yeah, ends up, I think Airman wins this one. Wins the combat for sure. And that's it. Maybe it is LSR who wins this one. I can't remember who wins this one, but yeah, it looks like it is Airman. Well played by him. It was the possible futures pickup actually earlier on was a very smart play from Airman. It was harder for everyone else to get it for some reason. Our like cycles of our decks didn't really line up, and we talked about this afterwards. But yeah, so it's a bit of a bummer. Obviously, this is a game that I need to go back and rewatch for myself and just think about like when do you take advantage of those opportunities given to you. So I hope this was helpful. Let's jump to the next game. All right, beginning in 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're playing third position against Kasparov, Lux, and Patience. I've got Hollow Projectors in the row, Advanced Data, and Forbidden Weapons, all pretty good techs. Here are my options. We got Beast, Leah Kynes. Oh, we got immediate Coda Odax pickup from Wade, and then there's some good options here. I like the Bennies. I love Beast Spoils here. Beast Spoils is a really fun card, and I think it's strong. Leah Kynes, I decided, I'm like thinking about this Leah Kynes pick here. You can also get the water, which is a nice addition to that. I'm Fenring, I could also just play. But Piter I've never played before. This is my first time. I'm going to pick up Piter here. And I like the changes that the community's made. Piter. In Piter, you get to choose 2 of the top intrigues of the intrigue deck. Not the intrigue deck, the twisted intrigue deck, pardon me. And then put 1 on the bottom. And so that is a really interesting choice to make. Like you get to kind of scout, like you get to shape how your round is playing or how your game is playing based on those cards. Before you kind of can get stuck with cards you don't really need, and that doesn't really help you. So I think he's very good. We see a Hasimir from Lux and a Beast from Kasparov. That is Wade, by the way. So we are going to head into the combat, head into the first round in just a minute. I'm going to show some of the... Oh, we're getting Coda choosing a tech. That will happen, yep. Got some good cards in the row. Lisan Al-Gaib is good. I really like that. I like the Branching Paths as well. We pick up Sinister and Devious here. Lose 2 troops to get an Intrigue and a credit in Solari. Or a Devious, trash card from your hand, deploy up to 2. I think I keep the Devious here. It might have been better just to keep the Sinister. I think the Sinister is fine as well. They're both good. Piter has a lot. I was like, where do I put this? Do I put it on top of the deck? Well, where's my deck? I was like thinking my deck would be off to the side, but it's actually on my card. This is the first time I've ever played Piter. And not, yeah, so they're like, oh, do it like that. Oh, okay, sorry guys. All right, so, you learn as you go, and obviously I haven't played all these leaders yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Also, his ring is you get to get a troop, but you can't deploy that troop to the conflict. It's a little bit better than the Emperor, where you can't deploy any troops that action. So that's neat. It's a lot more flexible, but he keeps you really stocked with troops. All right, we got our Signet, Seek Allies, and Diplomacy. I don't love seeing both of those, but it is okay. We're thinking about Seek Alliesing. We're thinking of Signet Ring here. I don't know. I think Signet Ring is just the best here. Signet Ring, but we're going to Seek Allies probably. What was I thinking here? Desert Tactics. Let's trash some cards. Let's keep our deck thin. I don't mind this, actually. I think the first play, it does suck to lose your water, but throwing 3 troops in here. This combat is awesome. And since since second position, Lux did not throw any troops in, like I'm pretty much guaranteed at least second place. And Wade only put 2 in. So sitting on my Signet Ring as well, which is really nice. I have the ability to throw another troop in, maybe 2. That felt good. So Wade ends up getting the Spice Refinery, which is basically like the best case scenario. After going to Fremen, Still Tent, not Still Tent, Fremkit. And we are going to signet to a contract. These contracts suck though. I did hated these contracts, like the double Highliner contracts. So I get Arakeen, Fine Reconnaissance. I got a troop to put in. I decided not to put anything else in. It's really not. It's not that bad. Like if I get second place here, I'm totally. Actually, would rather have second place than this mouse token. But I think that in this case, it doesn't really matter. So like, if Patience wants to go in, he's probably gonna get second. Maybe it's really dangerous, right? No one's shown any daggers yet. I'm actually hoping one of the other players has daggers so that I get second place, or we split. But I'll take first place too. There's nothing wrong with that. Wade reveals for 5. Picks up Lisan Al Gaib, which is so good. So good. There's a dagger from Lux. Gets Shashakli. Shashakli's strong. Elite Force is also very good. I don't know if I was going to be on the Emperor plan here or not. It's a little tricky. I generally like going Bene Gesserit over Emperor if I can, but there's some really good reasons to go Emperor, specifically like Beast Spoils here is pretty strong. So I think I pick up Beast Spoils, especially if I win this combat. This Beast Spoils could be good on action, like could be good as an agent play. I think that's why I'm thinking here. I really do like Beast Spoils. I think it's a great card. Just like 3 daggers in hand, there's not a lot of like ways to generate that many daggers early on. So it could just propel you to a couple of early wins. So I do take Beast Spoils. I have a lot of other options though. All right, so Lux decides to play their point potential card for this to get first, and I don't care about that. Trading an intrigue card for a token and 1 less Solari, I don't think that's really worth it. I end up with 3 Solari, so now I'm pretty good. I'm setting up for. Oops, pardon me. Fix the thing. Setting up for my Swordmaster High Council. I will have first action next round. So I get Sadistic and Discerning here. I think I keep the Discerning. I like the idea of discarding a card to draw a card. I think that's a little bit more flexible than losing a troop to draw a card. Oops, I almost did it again. All right, cool. I wish this would like pause for everybody, but it's not a big deal. All right, so they are heading to Espionage. Drawing a card and putting a spy on Arakeen. Okay, that's fine. I have double daggers, so like here's a cool thing. Like I do have a Beast Spoils on my deck. Like if I can draw into my Beast Spoils, so if I Arakeen right now, it's actually looking pretty good. Or if I just go to the Refinery, which is the non-greedy play. Yeah, I like this a lot because I also have a draw already. I can put 2 in. I have 2 more daggers in hand. There's a good chance that, I mean, I could Luxac into finding finding my Beast Spoils. So I have like a draw. I could also just deploy troops from the garrison. So my next play could be, because my High Council got blocked by Beast, which is fine. I mean, you're never gonna beat Beast to High Council if they really want it. They're able to get to your Refinery. But I'm set up for next round. Patience gets some water, delivers supplies, gets a Sardaukar commander, and picks up Hardy. I think it's Hardy. I can't remember which one it was. Troop 1. I gather support. So there's a big important question here: is with water or without water? I decide not with water. I will get my commander, and this basically guarantees me winning this combat because I can discern into something if I need to, if there's nothing to buy, or I can just devious and deploy my troops. Like I don't think anyone can beat me in this combat. There's not a lot of intrigues out there. There's not a lot of combat cards that have been bought. The only one that was bought was by Patience. There's a Shishakli in Lux's deck somewhere, but he's only got 2 troops. I don't think that's going to happen. The Patience is going in here. I think this is a huge mistake. Huge mistake. You would also know that I have both my daggers in hand because he didn't see it last round, but I think it's a huge mistake. He does not have his combat. He might have an intrigue, but I mean, there's a very good chance that I just win off of this Twisted Intrigue. And I think I can guarantee that too. All right, so Lux buys for 6. It's pretty good. Gets some trek climbing and spy variability. I don't know what you call it. Spy flexibility. We are going to deploy 2. And we are going to get to 5 here. So it's pretty cool. I can, because I do this before I reveal, I have 5 to buy. So now I can get Keys to Power. Keys to Power, I think, is very strong. The extra spice is so good. So now I'm prioritizing getting the Emperor, at least the Friendship. We get that. We feel pretty good. We are ahead by 3. Patience reveals 1 dagger, which I knew he had. And then, yeah, I mean, he has to have an intrigue. He has to have like a +3 intrigue or he's going to tie. If he ties, that doesn't help him very much at all. That gives him, I guess, a bump on the on spacing, but, you know, that's not that big of a deal. Strike Fleet pickup for Kasparov. I mean, I really dislike this card. It feels like such a huge windfall to somebody who rando like Luxacs into this card. We'll see if Wade is able to leverage this. He does get pickup loyalty, unswerving loyalty as well. Looks like I get this one. So that's a pair. That's very strong. I get a bump. I get a contract. I pick up the troops contract. And yeah, I get an extra troop. So that was pretty strong. I did get this thing already. I do not have to do it again. Remember that this is all automated. I sometimes forget. I still feel like I'm an old person nowadays. And like I remember when TTS mods were just all manual, and I still kind of default to doing that for some reason. I don't know why I do that. We find controlled, which is good. I like controlled and calculating. I think calculating is harder to use, but it could be potentially like 3 Solari. I'm not really set up for calculating, so I put that back. And I keep the controlled. Controlled is probably my favorite of the Piter in Twisted Intrigues, because like, who suspects 1 extra dagger? Like, that's ridiculous, right? So, and in a future game, you might see that actually coming into play. So we're going to put this one back. We're going to keep controlled. No, we're not going to do that. Don't do that. Put that, yep. Put it back. Nope, doesn't go there. Oops, I showed them what it was. That was stupid. Oh yeah, and that one should also be back. No, I used that one. That one's fine. All right, we got B spoils. So we're actually set up. We have 4 daggers in hand. So diplomacy here, like, we can make some, we can do some damage. All right, we're gonna hit some spice. We're going to pay 2 through our. I don't think we're gonna do that. So this combat is actually quite good for second place. For first place, it's actually good. Also, the spice is nice, but is this Basin? Imperial Basin? Or is this Arakeen? I can't remember. Anyway, we're getting some spice. We're thinking about some contracts, or not contracts, some techs. One of my goals in the quest is to actually try to focus on the techs a little bit better. I have not done a very good job of that up to this point. I find that I just like don't have the rhythm of getting text yet. Good contract pickup. Now we see some good contracts coming out. The blue contracts are better than the red ones generally, but the red ones are okay. All right, Lux goes to get 6 Solari, so they're set up for their High Council if they wish. I'm not yet worried about High Council. I think we have a plan in place. So this could be Fremen. This could be Bene Gesserit. I like the Fremen play because I could draw a dagger, which would be nice, which is what I do. That's pretty sweet. So I have so much in hand. Like, limping into this combat is pretty bonkers, honestly. I have 3 to buy. There is a Bene Gesserit operative out there, which is my target. So I don't mind. I'm going to reveal first. I'm going to throw 2 troops in. There's nothing they can do to beat this combat, I don't think. Unless, like, Patience has a couple of good combat cards, but we'll find out in a moment. This is like the reverse of that short recap where I'm in front of Patience and I had all of the actions and all of the, like, I was on top of the combat, whereas the last game he was on top of the combat and just kept on like elbowing me out of combats. This is the opposite. All right, picks up. I think that's Driven. Is that Driven? I honestly don't remember the Sardaukar commander name things. I just don't remember. Driven, Hardy. I don't know. The spice one he gets. All right, so Wade is looking at what did he do? Wade went to get some water, and now Lux heads to. If he doesn't go High Council right now, I think that's a huge mistake. Like, he's thinking about combat, but he's not winning combat. So he needs to go, he needs to go to High Council, which is smart. He's going to trash with his ring, gain a Solari. Yeah, looks great for him, actually. Pretty strong. Pretty strong setup. So we're going to reveal 4 daggers. Pick BGO up, which I still think is one of the best cards in the game. It's really hard to beat going to espionage for 2 spies, and it's so cheap to buy. So now I'm set up with some Bene Gesserit alliance potential. After this combat, we'll get some spice. Spice can turn into Solari pretty quickly. We have. I think at this point I was also thinking, like, well, am I ever gonna play this Beast Spoils, because the Beast Spoils would get extra benefits if I actually had a token, but because I paired my token right away, I actually don't have any on-play effects for Beast Spoils. I also figured, like, that's another reason I'm not rushing to Swordmaster here. I don't have a lot of good on-play effects yet. I have some good reveals, though. So High Council would be better first for me, I think. Okay, Lux picks up the Gambit, Pivotal Gambit. A card I think is maybe a little overrated. All right, we get this combat, I believe. I have a dagger in hand, so even if green had a 3 battle intrigue, I could still snake this one. But we're gonna get it. Pretty solid. Beast Spoils being a pretty nasty card. And now I got my keys to power, so now my plan is starting to come to play. So I've got Ambitious and Withdrawn. Start of your turn, pass your turn, or lose 3 of your troops to go up where you have someone. So I should do this first before clicking the OK button, but I like Ambitious. I think Withdrawn is only good if you want to give it to somebody else. I think Withdrawn is kind of miserable. But Ambitious might be the strongest of the Piter intrigues. Just getting an influence for 3 troops. Like at the end of the game, if you're just like sitting there and going like, well, I don't really have any other things I can do, I might as well get a bump with a faction. It's like it's every faction more or less, unless you're leading. It just doesn't give it to you if you're leading, pretty much. So very easy to do. All right, Lux is committing, getting a lot of spice. So threading Highliner for the second action if they really wanted it. This is the Thopter combat, the troop and Solari one. I don't like this combat all that much late. We're in round 4, but all right, we are going to go get our Solari. This is very big because nobody blocked us here. We're going to finally get our Swordmaster and or our High Council. I would prefer it to get the High Council right now, seeing as I have 5 persuasion in hand. If I get to 7, there are a couple of delicious cards out there right now. I think I'm contemplating whether I want to buy my Sardaukar Commander. Which I do, and I throw in... Do I do this? I think I undo this. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It's like I'm basically committing to having High Council first if I do this. So yeah, I'm going to undo my commander. Yeah, I wasn't sure this was a smart play. So while I think having that is fine, it actually means I would buy potentially for 8, which I don't need right now. We're just going to wait on the commander. But what I'm paying attention to is where is the strike fleet. And the strike fleet is in Beast's hand. So that's one of the reasons I am not going into this combat. What I need to be doing is just controlling where the card draw is. So I just like kind of hitting up the spaces where Beast has spies, but also like I need to get some card draw. I need to get some spies going myself. I'm thinking about playing this discerning here because I would otherwise end up with 4 cards at the end of the round, and I don't want that. So there's a lot of things to consider here. Beast is playing their strike fleet, recalling a spy, throwing a ton of troops in. I mean, that's fine. I'm fine to ping pong between Beast and my combat victories. So if Beast wants to go this round, I can get next round. This round is awful for me anyway. I think this Thopter is just, it's fine. I just don't need it. So I think my next play is going to go to High Council, get my High Council going, hopefully pick up something good. But maybe I'll Keys to Power. I know Keys to Power is fine too. I can BG this. That's not bad. I don't mind that so much. I don't really want to draw because my next round is going to have Beast Spoils in it. So I don't know what I'm thinking here. I think going to High Council is correct and doing it with Dagger because I'm not in combat. There's a Corinth City. Priority contracts would be nice to get. Junction's fine. None of those are like... I mean, I wouldn't mind Corinth at all right now. So it's got to be High Council. I don't see what else I'm doing. Even thinking about doing something else is pretty silly. And then we're going to have to... discerning here. Man, that's tricky because I don't really want to discerning now. Excuse me. I could just play. I think I end up playing controlled just to see if I can draw something worthwhile. I don't want to draw anything. I just want to get this card out of my hand so I don't get it stolen. It's actually decent. I actually don't want Ambitious stolen. Ambitious is really good. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about playing this controlled. Maybe I'm a little too cagey about that. I think maybe I shouldn't worry about my Twisted Intrigues getting stolen. They're not great. You have a chance of hitting like a discerning, which is fine, but I don't think that's like going to break the game. Lux buys double agent. Passes the turn. We are now going to play controlled. Let's see what this is. So, grab this card, look at it. It's a dagger. Do I want to draw this card? Not really. Not really. I can discard it, or I can pay 1 to draw it. So I'm going to leave it on top, I think, because I have it plus, what do you call it? Beast Spoils coming. It's a tricky call. I have 7 to buy, but guess what came up? I mean, like, Pointing the Way is great. Don't get me wrong. My debate is between Pointing the Way or the Guild card, Interstellar. Interstellar Trade, I think, is just a better card overall. And I don't think I'm going to be... I could potentially challenge for Fremen against Kasparov, but I could do it with either card. And I honestly think that Interstellar Trade giving me Espionage here is the way to go. Like, I really do. Getting the extra Solari is a way for me to get Swordmaster in a little bit. I think I end up picking that. It's just so strong. Like, there's also some sweet plays you can do with it where you hit up the shipping, and I already am very close to second level on Spacing Guild. So yeah, I have potential to get shipping as well, and I think this could be a shipping game. Love is ambitious. So I'm thinking like, okay, ambitious, I've got a bump there. I could potentially have a triple bump with ambitious, interstellar trade, and shipping, which, I mean, might happen. So I end up with resourceful and what is the other one? Shrewd. Shrewd is fine. I discard that. I think resourceful is better because now I have my dagger. I could use my resourceful. I can use my dagger as a resourceful, which is kind of cool. Yeah, really like this. I like my position. I have my Bene Gesserit. The Espionage was a really good pickup. So now I can hit Espionage. I have... I'll have 5 Solari. I still have a way to get my Swordmaster. I'm still missing 1. The other option right now is to go to... Well, I was thinking about going to Refinery, but Patience picked up Refinery... Or not Patience, but Kasparov picked up Refinery first, which sucks. There's not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. So I'm not getting that this round. I don't have a great way to generate Solari besides what I just explained. So, pardon me. Okay, interesting. What just happened? Oh, he picked up a tile that, or was it the tech that lets you have to discard one of your spies for the rest of the game. That lets you take intrigues once per round. It's pretty good. Yeah, that would have been a good one. So I think we're gonna hit up Espionage. I don't see why we don't. We've been gifted Espionage. I just picked up this tech or this contract, so yeah, I mean, it seems pretty reasonable to do that. What are my other options here? Yeah, I don't know what I'm signet ringing for here. I'm gonna get some spice. Oh, okay, because it was Haga Basin, or not Haga Basin, Imperial Basin was the combat I won. Yeah. Into this combat, we are going to just put 2 in. Um, at this point, I'm figuring like there's really no way I could possibly win this combat, right? Maybe this, yeah, maybe I can win this combat. Uh, it just, I don't think so, because I think Kasparov Wade has too many daggers in hand. I just got the one. Yeah, there's just no way. So we're going to get at second place here, which is fine. 3 spice and troop is pretty good. Hoping. There's always the chance that Patience pushes in here or Lux. Patience just retreated. Sorry, Patience just like... Oh, Patience went down with the faction to get 4 Solari so they could go get Swordmaster this round. Which I think, honestly, it's a very good effect. But... they just don't have a lot of access to factions, and I think if I remember correctly, they're going to end up with not enough friendships at the end of the game. So it might have not. I don't know if it's super worth doing that. It might have been a better pathway to get Swordmaster. But I mean, they get Swordmaster, and now they're kind of set up to battle. I don't know if they are really set up in their deck, but they're ready. They're set up with their actions. My choices here, where are we going? I really want to hit Espionage and get my 3 Solari, putting them up to 5. I don't have my Swordmaster now, but I have a clear pathway to Swordmaster with Espionage. And I'll probably get some Solari next round. I could also draw with Discerning. I'm thinking Discerning could get... Do I need my dagger is my question. It's like, can I just discard my dagger to try to find something, or should I hold on to it? Yeah, just waiting here. So Fenring is Ixion probing, discarding their access card and drawing 2. What are they looking for? You usually don't discard your access card unless you have a clear better access card or some combat battle thing they're looking for. I'm not really sure what's going on here. They find double agent. And they go Error Keen. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this play, and I guess they just really wanted to throw into the battle, thinking they could win the battle. I think this is very risky. Like, you know, Kasparov has tons of combat cards. But I guess they could... I mean, they could definitely win this. It's not a pair, is the problem. It's not a pair. It only gets them... Yeah, it just gets them 1 space on the Fremen. Maybe they're just thinking like they have no influence with the Fremen, and that's kind of like a problem, so they're going for it now. So I think I BGO to Espionage here. I don't see what else to do. It is clearly the best move. Kasparov's just looking at my discard to know where my combat cards are. Which is fine. I'm not going into combat this turn. I'm just limping in for resources. Oh no, we're gonna highline? Wow. Okay, we are highlining. Okay, I don't hate this. I can't remember doing this. I really can't remember doing this. So we went to highliner. You know, we have to do some math here. So if I throw 7 in, I have 14, 18, I have 18. I mean, I can definitely win this combat, right? And I was thinking, like, what does green have that would screw me up here? If they had a combat card that had... Like, do they have Spring the Trap? They don't. They could have 3 spice for 6 troops or 6 daggers, so that's a possibility. I don't know about this play. This is maybe something we could talk about in the chat. It's like I think it's okay to go for this. Like, I mean, it's a match for me, so that's great. And the question of how much to deploy is just, do I want to like guarantee it or do I want to greed it? And I think like I've learned that you just don't greed it anymore. You just go for it, because if you put not enough in and then somebody overtakes you, it is the worst. Feel bad. So, all right, I gave up espionage for this round. I'm not. I'm really not sure about that. I am truly not sure that this was the right play, um, because I felt like my BGO was important here. But I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 persuasion. Do I have 9? I have 7. So there's a chance I can get to 9 if I draw a 2 persuasion card. All right. Yeah, green wasn't even close. So, yeah. I think maybe I was being a little bit too cute with this, but maybe it's okay. I mean, I guess definitely good. It's definitely good to win this combat, and nobody was really committing. I was the only one with spice, so maybe it was inevitable. So here we go. We're gonna try to hit with this by discarding. Oh, we're discarding this. What are we discarding that for? Just for extra? I guess that's interesting. I guess it makes sense. So what I was thinking of here was very likely not that buying was very useful. I wasn't buying very much anyway. I don't think I pick up anything. Space-time folding? That seems not what I'm doing. Maybe I pick up a prepare the way. What I was thinking of is if I have beast spoils next turn, next round, I'm not combating at all probably. So there's really no reason I should do that. I kind of wanted to get a shuffle for next round, but I have a chance of hitting like all my access then. I don't know. I think this might have been, maybe I just felt like I needed to play that so that I didn't get things stolen, and maybe I'm being a little bit too cute about how I go about that. Okay, Kota goes to deliver supplies. Reveals. I mean, I think it's okay. Getting this combat, I'm just thinking about it like, this puts me to 5. I don't have any points that people can take away, and I have 1, 2 more points in factions. Maybe a faction alliance. That would be 3. That puts me to 8, and then I just need 2 spice must flows or something like that, and that would gets me to the end. So very very close, honestly. It also lets me chase on Fremen. This is the one thing I wasn't sure about. I remember now. I wasn't sure because I think this is a good match, but at the same time, it's making me chase at red and put pressure on Wade. I think that is okay. I just don't know if I actually get there. I don't remember. But I found my interstellar trade. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a better chance of finding my interstellar trade. Insidious is a cool card. Really like it. I have to watch. I keep forgetting to like flip the card down when I'm giving somebody a card in TTS. I don't know why I do that, but I think I keep Insidious. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay, I'm keeping Unnatural, which is also good. It trades in an intrigue for an intrigue, and then a potential troop. So if you give a non-twisted non-twisted intrigue, you get a troop. They're good cards. All right, Lux is going in here pretty early for this question mark combat, which is a kind of question mark for me. I think the second place in this is way better than the first place. It's not even close. Other than the fact that you get like a potential point. Okay, and then Pivotal Gambit gets moved to the active zone here. I don't know what you call it, the combat resolution zone. All right, we've got what we wanted. Now we get espionage. We draw a dagger. Okay, we got our beast spoils too. This is hilarious. So we've got our beast spoils again. So we could potentially just put like 1 or 2 troops in and be like so fine with that. I'm also deciding, do I want to throw my my commander in, because I could oh, I can't throw anything in right now, but to this round, if I wanted to throw my commander in, could I potentially do that? So I tend to play pretty slow because I kind of like think like 2 or 3 turns ahead, and I do sometimes like overthink it. But yeah, we get our 3 Solari going up to 5. We just need to get our Swordmaster here. I just need 1 more Solari to do so. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do. Like 1 away. Okay, we're gonna play this card. I don't know why I do this. I honestly think the card that I got rid of is fine, and maybe was better than the card I played. But okay, we get a draw, so that will probably help us find a Spiceless Flow. We're definitely looking good in terms of our faction access. My options are Landsrad, somewhere in Landsrad, or get some spice. I think getting spice is pretty nice. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, and taking a bump, or getting a contract. The harvest contract is pretty tempting. Okay, blue is going to blue went to Arakeen. So you haven't played yet, right? Oh, he did. Um, I'm dumb. So what did I do? Oh no, he's thinking about his play. Um, oh, okay. So I guess I was thinking about where my spy placement was, and I didn't think about where my potential plays are. And everyone's cool with it, so they let me move my spy. It didn't affect anything. I wasn't gonna put it anywhere malicious. I just need to find money, right? So I was thinking like, okay, I better put my spy where I can go get some money. Otherwise, I'm just going to be locked out of Swordmaster for the rest of the game, and this is kind of like my last chance. So, okay, yeah, I don't know. I think that's okay. I'm not buying Spiceless Flow this round at all. Oh god, I hate the way that the contracts, you can't like zoom in on them. All right. Trome Transports is fine. I'm not like too far away from that, but I think that it might not happen this game. And actually, I don't know. I think that's a fine, like putting the spy on the research station refinery is fine. Yeah, and I hate retconning things like that. I just get in my head. But yeah, here we go. We've got refinery throwing a bunch in. No, I'm sorry. Imperial Basin throwing a bunch in. That gets me a spice, which is actually cool, because then I can trade that spice in for Solari, extra Solari, if I needed to. I don't know if I'm going to play this card. I don't think I need to play this intrigue here. I don't know why I'm thinking I need to. I don't know what I'm thinking. I could save it for next round when I'm more likely to hit Spiceless Flow. Am I trying to hit Spiceless Flow now? Maybe I was doing the math and I was like, if I go to Hall and I draw and I hit a 2, that gives me 3. Yeah. Oh no. I'm using it as a. I see. I'm using it as the faction. It gives the faction accesses of. Yeah. So that's cool. That's a cool card. That actually is really big because that gets me a point. Lets me go up with Who did I go up with? Double Emperor bump, yeah. Okay, now I guess there's a path here of not getting Swordmaster and going for Privilege, which I do love doing. Probably too much. I think Privilege is fine, but it's even better if you have a Swordmaster. Getting 4 actions, more or less. It's to retreat a troop. So he retreated Green's Swordmaster, or not Swordmaster, Commander. Okay, hooks for Wade. Yeah, Wade's not out of it. You gotta think like, so we're at round 6. I got 6 points. Everyone else has 3. This is going to be the turning point because everyone will be getting more points from the combats after this. So we're probably gonna go to like 8 or 9 rounds, because unless I just like rush the end, I'm trying to. Lux was asking if blue picks which troop was retreated, and they pick. Yes, that's correct. They blue picks for the action effect. All right, we're revealing. Sadly, yeah, no, nothing doing for combat, which is okay. I don't need it. Watermaster is cool, but I don't have any Fremen. Not a great card for me. I can't buy anything that matters. So yeah, Prepare the Way looks probably the most appealing, honestly. Watermaster is not where I want to be. Now, I think in this case, I should have been more actively trashing my cards and hitting up Desert Tactics. I just have not been. That's okay. I think, hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt last couple rounds, but this Ambitious card is kind of insane. Lose 3 of your troops. They don't even have to be deployed. So it's kind of like a last minute, kind of insane. It's actually kind of insane. You could bump with it and then take a bump somewhere else to double bump. So my goal here, what my plan is to take my last couple points. So get like a couple points and then snake a alliance with this card. So that's my plan. It's a pretty strong card. In fact, I think it's one of the stronger of the Twisted Intrigue cards. Okay, we got worms from Wade. Wade's throwing in the worm. He's definitely winning this combat, which is, yeah, very good. Double spy. He can move spies around. Not move spies around, but he gets to infiltrate spy and get 4 spice, which gives him access to Highlander next round. Pretty strong. Not being in this combat does hurt. Not being in this combat hurts. I could have probably gotten 2nd place if I just threw 1 troop in, but I need my faction points. I also didn't have. I had only 1 access this turn, so it is what it is. Got to take it when you get it. Yeah, I think I could have also waited on the Emperor, potentially, and just gone to Refinery this turn. Gives me access to Swordmaster next round if I needed it. I think that would have been fine. Getting like half a bump on the toward the point on Emperor is great. That would have let me throw 2 troops in, and then I had 5 daggers in hand. I would have definitely gotten 2nd place here, or 3rd place. I could have gotten. I don't think I could have gotten 2nd place. I don't know what Lux has, but they're on 11 right now, and I could only get to 9. So I also want to keep my troops just for, if nothing else, just for this ambitious. Holy War. Yeah, we weren't getting anywhere close to Wade. All right, round number 7. First round number 7. First number 3. We have propaganda is the combat. I love this combat. People hate it. Oh, and I had forgotten about this card because it sits over here on the side, and then you do your turns, and then you kind of forget it's there. All right, we got Sadistic and Sinister. I don't think I can lose 2 more troops. Like, how many troops can I lose? I think losing 2 troops is a pretty tall order, so I put that back. I don't think I'm gonna have that many troops for the rest of the game. I don't have any troop generation, and my beast spoils is in the bin. Okay, I got my BGO. I've got my signet ring. That's nice. So I did have some troop generation, so maybe I should have kept that. But I do get 1 more, so I can lose a troop and draw a card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, not 8. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 8 persuasion right now. I just need 1 spy, and I can turn the BGO on. I guess the question. Oh, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna get my spice, or I get my Solari now. Okay, I get my Solari. Yeah, this seems fine. This is a tough call. I don't have, I do have Signet Ring. It's a really tough call. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's a good draw. Convincing gets me, I think, Spice must flow no matter what. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. I'm gonna make sure that I have enough with the BGO, but I think that'll be fine. Throwing some troops in. I'm probably not winning this combat. I mean, Wade has strike fleet this round, and there's 4 intrigues in Count Casimir Fenring's hand, so I don't know what's going on over there, but it's not good. Not good for me. Kota goes and gets a bunch of spice, starts to tech it up, looks good. Kota needs to make some points. I think that they've been durdling a little bit too long, and not moving up factions, and they don't have enough actions to get all these points. Like, that's a huge problem. I don't know what their plan is. They need to win this combat and go on to the next one. So hopefully that's what they're. I mean, hopefully, but that's probably what they're planning. That's probably what Patience is thinking. To highline this turn, try to beat Wade at combat. That seems pretty tough, honestly. Because Wade has 3 water, so you can go research station, throw 2 in, throw extra 1 in, throw the 3 in from strike fleet. So that's 12 just right there. It's going to be a close fight. More spice for Wade. It's not a block, I don't think. Wade's the only one who has. Oh yeah, so it's just a worm. It's just worm. Yeah, so it's gonna be worm into either Highliner or. Oh, nice. Highliner or research station. They are completely set up for that. Lux draws. Gonna have a Spice Must Flow this round for sure, right? I mean, there's no way they don't. So I'm looking at my deck. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna be drawing here? Combat next turn. It's not great. We need Spice Must Flow. We need. Can I get all those points? I need 1, 2, 3, 4 points. I see a path to 3 points, but I don't see a path to 4 points. Yeah. We also have to keep in mind that there's a holy war out there, so we could lose one of our troops, which would be pretty bad. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. So it gets rid of that for spice. All right. Gets rid of a point. I mean, all their stuff is now Thopters, so it doesn't work with that anyway. It's kind of odd. The question is, what am I doing here? I really am not 100% sure. I think I go get contracts, and I think that was the wrong play. Maybe I go get some troops. Okay, privilege. Privilege is fine. I like privilege here. All right, so I would like to draw. I find the best card in my deck, Keys to Power. All right, now we can trade in Sadistic if we really wanted to. I think I do trade in Sadistic. I think Sadistic isn't pulling its weight, and there's a Holy War out there, so I might not even have 4 troops to use all of these cards. Yeah. So let's draw, see what we get. We get Imperium Politics. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's 2 bumps. That's close to the 4 point. I mean, it's not quite 4 points, right? So I get 1 on BG from action. I would still need 2.2 to get to pass red on a track, and I would still need an alliance, but I can't quite get there yet. And despite its must flow. But they got to see me as being pretty in control of this game. I think they just have to win combats in order to win this game at this point. Like, it's all on combats and spice must flows for them. But I have some extra pathways that they don't have. Just because I'm a bit ahead. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Patience going really hard in this combat. Seems good. I mean, he needs it. The really unfortunate thing is this is the combat I want him to win, because there's if red wins this combat, they probably put Fremen out of reach for me. If blue wins the combat, they're going to get points in BG and Emperor, which is just 2 for them. That's pretty good. If they can somehow get Worm, but I don't think they can get Worm unless they have an Intrigue or they don't have any water. So I don't see this happening. Just a single bumps for them. It's pretty mediocre, and they'll get their pair, so that's like 3 points effectively. Oh, there they have water. Okay, yeah, they got it from their contract. Then I think they are doing fine, but are not in a place to close out the game until like 2 rounds later, or 1 round later at the minimum. So privilege for Wade, pretty solid. Wait, why do you discard a card? Oh. He had hollow. Or yeah, one of those. I haven't been paying attention to what his techs are. Another thing I really need to be doing. It's hard to do that. All right, so we've got Hazimir getting more Solari. I'm gonna hit like a High Council again for the Bene Gesserit bump. What is he trying to do? Oh, he's trying to take the display one and not the other one. Oh, I see. He's trying to recruit the extra one. Yeah. That's totally fine. I think it's cool. I just I think he's clicking the. Isn't that the way? Is the one next to the board here? I don't know. It's not 100% clear how to take the Sardaukar off the board. But I thought it was the one next to the. Yeah, I thought it was that one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it says no pop up. I don't know what is going on. Should we refund or disremember? Buy it now. Oh, dude. Okay, it's this one. Lux. It's that one, dude. Yeah, but now he's got nothing. That's not right. I think he was at 7, and then he paid 2. Oh my god. What's going on? That's okay. You know what? This is the problem with TTS is sometimes you click things and the things don't work, or they work too good. All right, we got that sorted. All right, he's got his started core commander. He passed the turn. There we go. Keys to power. Yeah, I think I can play keys here actually. One, two, because I can go to, where can I go? We can go Fremen, which is actually kind of fun. I can double bump here. I can double bump. We're gonna lose 3. And do this now. Then we're gonna play. Cool. That felt good. And take that alliance away. Yeah, it's fine. I got Spice Must Flow. That's to 8. If I had Swordmaster, I probably could have I could have gotten a 9 this turn, for sure. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Oh no, I don't have a. I would have had to play Keys to Power to do that. Oh, it's okay. Whatever. Watching this game, maybe that was fine. I think it was reasonable. I don't really want to target Wade. He is probably the best player at the table. So like can't count him out. But it is definitely something to think about. He's definitely the best player at the table. All right, research station, like we thought. Throw some troops in. Probably found his strike fleet, putting Patience's combat life in jeopardy. I think just like this is one of the lessons that I've had to learn very hard because if somebody has strike fleet, you just kind of pay attention to when they have it, and you set up to go into combat after, so that they don't have it every single round. They can't always have it every round, unless they have a crazy like set of draws or cards that just draw tons of cards. But that is one of the things I've learned is that if they have strike fleet, just don't go into combat when they have the strike fleet. I know it's hard to know exactly. It does mess things up a lot, but yeah, that's the trick. Okay, we got coordination, which is great. I haven't seen this card in a while. Coordination's so good, such a strong card. And are we gonna see more people? Are we gonna see more things thrown in? Like Lux might have some combat cards here. That would be pretty disastrous for everyone involved. I'm glad I'm kind of like getting out of this combat. At this point, it looks like I might not even play this Imperial. I will play the Imperial Politics. I think if I'd been paying attention to what cards I'd put on the bottom of my Twisted Intrigue deck, I'd know what I was going to draw this round. But it's okay. It should be one that we will have seen already. All right, our reveal turn. We had a Spice Must Flow pretty convincingly. Do we want anything else? We can get a 3-coster. There's no 3-costers. There is a possible futures, which is nice. 7 for Patience. That hurts. That hurts. Not having High Council here is killing their game. Actually, this could have been a point here, and then the combat point would have been 3, as I mentioned. But now it's just a maximum of 2 points that they could have gotten elsewhere, like just by going to the factions. So that's a problem. Wade's got an action though. It's Strike Fleet. Who knew? Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right. That's a real problem. That is a massive problem for Patience here. Like Wade has 7 cards in hand, many of which are combat oriented, and he's got an intrigue. Like if he is going into this combat, he's doing the math, right? Like the best thing that Patience can have is the 3 for 6 swords. That would probably win him the combat, but It's possible not. Like, there might not be a way if Wade has the right hand to even beat him. There's only one spy out there for, no, there's two spies for blue. So they could have oh my god. Yeah, Swordmaster, or not Swordmaster, the High Count, not the commander gives him 4 extra power because of Fierce. I think it's Fierce. I can't remember. The one that gives you 2 daggers when you're on a green. They have names, I'm sure. All right, Lux is revealing. Also misses Spice Must Flow. What is happening? How do they miss Spice Must Flow? Like, I really genuinely question the Sardaukar coordination play to like, what is happening here? That's very confusing. They should have done better with their hand this round. Like, Assembly Hall's open. There's draw cards open. Like, there's lots of cards they'd like to draw, but not getting Spice Must Flow, I think, seals their game. All right, well, we're good. We're at 8 points. It's me and Wade. Yeah, look at that. Wade sitting at 29 points. Yeah, he did have the 6 surge, the 3 for 6. See, I said, like, even with the 3 for 6, Wade was gonna win that combat. That is insane. Like, that is insane. That's why he's one of the best players in the world. Is like, come on, man. How do you just get out of the way? You're like, I'm literally not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You just get second place. It's fine. Actually, do you split third place? You split third place. That sucks. Oh, nope. Someone else is retreating. Yeah, interesting. Treating for a contract for what, the research station? Or is no, that's not research station. It's refinery. Okay. Sure. I mean, the problem now is that Wade's deck is open, so like he's gonna get a fresh draw. He could hit Strike Fleet again. Return the favor. What is happening? All right, so basically now Fenring is like gonna like spend all their cards. This is not a good idea. Don't spend all these cards. You save them. I mean, I guess you don't want them stolen, but maybe there's good cards in his hand. We're good. Wade wins this one and doubles the rewards. Does take back the Fremen Alliance from me, which does suck. I was really hoping that Patience would be able to take that, but you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes there's Interstellar Trade. Oh, we have a nice path this turn, this round. At the start of turn, pass turn for each unit type. I don't think we're going to be playing this card. I don't really. This doesn't fit with my style, really. I mean, it like gives you money for another commander if you have a commander and a troop. That's probably like the best thing for it. So, but I don't have a need for that right now. We're gonna dirtle. We're gonna solo this last couple of rounds. That's the plan. And we just have to like beat Wade at we have to race Wade to 10 points. That's what we're doing right now. This is a good combat. Look at that. I got 5 daggers in hand. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I have got to be thinking about going to get Spice right now. I think Spice is easily the best call because I have access to shipping. Shipping would give me access to a triple bump, which, of course, as we know from Shadow, you cannot defend against the triple bump. And, yeah. So I'm probably going to hit Assembly Hall here first, or Spice, then Assembly Hall. I have access to... Yeah, I think I want Spice first. Spice first, then Privilege, then Assembly. Then, let's see. Spice first, then Privilege. Then Shipping. Does that get me there? I might not have... Yeah, that's tricky. Okay, Corinth City played... Ooh, don't play. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Oh, no. I'm just kidding. Corn City to Emperor makes the most sense. Excuse me. Um, Contracts, sure. This is really a bit of a tell if you're sitting there not going to Sardaukar Commander. Maybe you don't have access to Highliner. I don't think Withdrawn is very good here. Passing my turn is fine. I just don't think at this point, since everyone's got their Swordmasters, it's going to be completely blocked up by the time I get there. So, all right, contracts for Wade. Drawing a card and putting... Yeah, just drawing an extra card. Yeah, makes sense. Spice Must Flows his path. Yep. It's got to be Dune here. Got to get some spice. I see... the only path I see is through shipping. I don't see another one. I'm going to have to get lucky on my draw when my deck is empty. So... But I do have to limit Wade. Like, I think my goal here is, like, I know I didn't get the Fremen Alliance, even though I took it, due to the fact that Strike Fleet is pretty busted. But he might have Strike Fleet again this round, and it's not going to matter. It just doesn't have the spice to do what he wants. And if I take spice away from him here, that also matters. I don't think Wade had a lot of spice generation. I remember lots of swords. Shashakli to more Solari? I don't know. I don't know what Hasmir's doing. What do they need? What do they need Solari for? I think if you were going to do something, you'd probably hit Arakeen. Do you try to find some access? Like, what is happening? If you had access, you could also have Highlined here because you had that card in hand. That's odd. I'm not sure. I think late game hitting Refinery is not what you want to be doing. Unless you have some money payoff. So I'm not going to be able to hit this. That is sucky. I'm not going to be able to get this harvest contract to go, but I just have to bite the bullet and take this one. I've already thrown one troop in. Yeah, that's going to work. No, I don't know why I'm doing that. It doesn't really matter. I think this is going to be the last round regardless. Interstellar trade. So it's Dagger, traded Dagger in for something. Interstellar trade to shipping. Like, I don't see anyone hitting shipping here. Maybe Hazimir, maybe Okota, but I don't think Kota has. Most people like have a blind spot to shipping. I think a lot of people don't think that space is very good. Trading 3 spice in for 5 Solari is quick. It is not the best way to spend your spice most of the time, and I agree with that. However, when paired with an Imperium Politics and an Interstellar trade, it is a triple bump. Okay, there is the Strike Fleet again, which we kind of thought he might have. He's going to draw 2 cards. So this is like the thing that... Why did he draw 3 cards? Why did he draw 3 cards? He completed a contract. Oh, he completed a contract. That's why. Yeah. That's why. I'm probably like confused, thinking because I just definitely don't pay attention to other people's texts all that much. It's like, as you can see at this distance, these things look like ants. They're very small. I wish that there was a way to make them like clearer or like somehow visible, but there's just not right now. Dagger. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I expected them to hit up High Council, which is just doesn't do anything for them. It gets them some troops and some spice, but what are they doing with all this stuff? I don't know what they're doing with this stuff. Really don't. Like, they've got a pile of troops. They've got 1 action left. How are they going to throw everything in? Must have, like, a detonation? Like, detonation's the only thing I can think of that would get them all their troops in. But they'd also have to hit up a Arakeen. I just don't know. Like, they either do or don't have their signet ring right now, because their signet ring would send him to Highliner, which could definitely win them this combat. And actually, if they win this combat, this goes another round, and I think I can just like chill and buy a Spice Must Flow and set up for the next round. But I'm gonna take an alliance here, no doubt. All right, we get a convincing, which is 2, 4, 5, 6. We'll trash that for a sleeper unit. Sleeper unit, it could be another. Yeah, sleeper unit is another draw. So that's good. I could also get to assembly, like, because assembly is not being blocked right now. Like, I don't know what's going on with these, but like nobody wants assembly hall. Everyone's like hyper focused on combat. Yeah. So here's another one of these. Like, by the way, like in the meantime, Patience has built up a little reserve of points over there with with Corinth City. He's starting to like actually look pretty threatening. This combat would not win him the game because you can't double it, but it would give him 2 points. Potentially, if he wins it. But you know what? I saw Strike Fleet played, which probably means that Beast is coming in. Yeah, maybe that's a waste of all the red swords. I mean, yes. He discards his sword. Like, he doesn't care. He might not even care, like, at this point. Second place is fine. He's going to go another round, probably. Blue doesn't have any hidden points that they can get. So, yeah, it kind of seems... I mean, maybe opportunism doesn't work. Yeah, if Blue had an extra like bump on one of the factions, I would say opportunism would work, but that doesn't work here. But we're just eyeing like Assembly Hall to solo this. Assembly Hall, we have 2 actions, right? No, we have 1 action. No, not Assembly Hall. We're gonna triple bump here. I'll hopefully play the sleeper unit to draw a card. Because I have, oh man, I guess not, because I can't buy Spice Must Flow if this happens. Yeah, why did I put this troop in? There's so many questions. Okay, here's another Sardaukar coordination. Like, yeah, look at all those troops. You ran out of them. Like, what are you gonna do with all these troops? All these troops inside your garrison. I have honestly no idea. That's a lot of intrigues. Like, Hazimir must be having fun here, just like collecting intrigues, but that's not gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, if you look at this, like this might just be, you must have like tons of red cards. And now Blues are like sweating a bit because Patience is kind of be like, oh, this is not good. He's got 6 intrigues and he's going into this combat like. But then Red's just gonna dump everything in. I don't know, man. This is, maybe not. Maybe Red's like a fine of 3rd place here because they want a Spice Must Flow. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, they wanted the Solari to get another commander? Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I probably would have taken the one that gives you 2. Well, I guess you could trash it to get 3 more swords. But yeah. Wow. What? What? Wait, what? Alright, now I'm very confused. Okay, he wanted 3 more troops from Depart for Arrakis. But he's got no more troops. You're all. uh, yeah, I don't know. Best laid plans of mice and men. Um, all right. So I still don't understand why he was going down with Emperor and then up somewhere else. Is he trying to get? He just wanted it for the depart for Arrakis. Like, I would take that back. Take that change allegiance back. You broke the game. All right. Finally came to our turn, and here we're gonna triple bump because you know what? That's fun. I can't play sleeper unit and do Imperium politics. Oh yeah, I can. I can. Of course I can. Yes, I would like to recall to draw. Well, do I? Yeah, I want to. Find my ring. Doesn't do anything. Bump. Bump. Imperium politics. That's an alliance. That feels good. That feels good. Um, Sweet. Do I get to play one? Oh yeah, I get to play. I get to play as a spy, which is cool. I think actually here, I would either put it to Assembly Hall or over to Emperor to protect. Emperor would be fine. Like putting it on Emperor just seals it, but like I don't think Wade's gonna bother. He's got way too much stuff to do. I go to okay, that's interesting. I don't know about that. Like BG, I guess I'm thinking I'm gonna get BGO next round, so like that's actually okay. I have one spice. Yeah, and I need to get Spice Must Flow. Um, and that gets me my point from BG. It gets me Spice Must Flow. That's 10 points, and hopefully I get something good elsewhere. Um, okay, Wade reveals with a couple of daggers. I don't think he's gonna throw in here. He's not even close. Patience is super sad. Now is when red smokes us green. With one card? I don't think so. I don't think so. Green's gonna take this combat. They definitely needed it, but you know what? I'm a little perplexed why they went through to so much difficulty to go to High Council again when they could have gotten Spice and then thrown in with the Sardaukar and probably had some extra spice left over. I just don't know. Maybe they didn't have any water, but it just seems so odd to me why they did that. I don't know. I think hitting High Council is fine if you have ways to like generate. But I think you also want to do the coordination to the High Council. You don't want to coordinate to Sardaukar because it costs you spice. You coordinate to High Council, it gets you spice, throws 3 troops in, and then you feel pretty good because then you have that next like action freed up. But yeah, I'm a little confused about that. They get a pair. They're gonna get another point. They're up to 6, and I'm assuming they're holding some points in hand, but I don't know what they qualify for at the moment. We have a sweet hand. We find Insidious again in Shrewd, so I think we get rid of Shrewd. Insidious is fine, but both of these are pretty bad. I just get rid of the red one because I can't play it to protect my hand. So yeah, I like Insidious. Insidious is cool. We have the Spice Must Flow in hand, which is not amazing. This combat, are we set up for? We have 2. Yeah, we can definitely win this combat, possibly. We just need some spice. Oh no, but then it's gonna be like 10 spice for Kota, like hitting up that Highliner again. I don't think I have any way to get there. Yeah, there's no way. Was there not a flag earlier? There was. Yeah. Yeah, there's a flag there. It's, yeah. He just won it. I don't know what's going on. There's some confusion of maybe he can't see it. I think there sometimes the virtual pieces on the board get like lost for people, and if you unlock it and lock it again, it should become visible. I don't know why that does that, but happens sometimes. Okay, Wade goes to Airkeen, obviously looking for their cards that win them the game. They've got some work to do. Lux is deciding what they're doing. I think here our intrigue player is deciding figuring out how they're going to get 4 points this turn. It's very feasible that both Wade and myself could get 3 points this turn. I could get 2, very likely. I think it's less likely how Kota Odax gets 3 more points. I think they're kind of like they've shot their shot. There's no faction access points I can see, so they're going to have to find things elsewhere. There's a point on Tex. Tex could get a point. That's nice. But Wade looks like they're going to be going in this combat. That is bad news for everybody. So this could be a potential 1, 2 point, 3-pointer. Putting them up to 10. Then if they get Spice Missile, that's 11. So my thoughts here, I could Keys to Power. Keys to Power to Bene Gesserit. Draw 2. Keep my Diplomacy in case I need it. I don't think I'm going to. The Spice would be cool. What does the Spice get me? Spice gets me access to shipping again. So that could seal it just in case I need it. I need to defend. I don't think I will, but I could do that. I say you can trash the ring. You probably won't need it again, implying that I'm probably going to end the game this round. Which, that is my plan. Ooh, okay. They do have a bunch of cards in hand that care about points. Or that are points. But they're getting rid of them for water. A little sus, but we'll see. Interesting. So the debate here is whether I'm Keys to Powering or Diplomacying to espionage. That is really the only question. Because it turns on my Prepare the Way for draw next action. I don't see. I mean, it seems fine. I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 persuasion right now, and I think I'd easily get to 9. I just do 2. Yeah, Keys of Power is correct. Yeah, Keys of Power is correct. So we pay 2, get 2 back, draw 2 cards, find all of my stuff I needed. So that's perfect. BGO is what I was looking for because that's like most of my Spice Must Flow right there. So I have to put 2 spies down. No, 1 spy down. And I think the best place for it right at the moment is again at the shipping space. Although I don't have enough spice. I actually could put it here. Yeah, I actually kind of like putting it at Bene Gesserit and threatening to like block green from getting that alliance. Like, because then they can't somehow put a spy there and then go there to get the point. Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, I think that makes sense. It also gets me, hilariously, it lets me steal from green. Like, they've been very, very greedy with their intrigues. So that's what my thought is here. Is like intrigues. Yeah, let's just toss this spy over here. You know, it's a little threatening. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, or shipping. Shipping's the other option. I just don't have any spice, so I don't know how I'm gonna get spice. Yeah, I just don't know spice, so let's just do this instead. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. I was thinking maybe just going like secure contract for 2 cards is okay, but I don't need more cards. I've got plenty of cards. I think I'm just going to diplomacy to secrets and steal an intrigue. That's literally my plan. there's still some faction bumps out there, so we have not seen. And Green could be sitting on end games and combat cards like entirely. Like they could just have all the end games and are just hoping to like the toss 4 points down. You know, you never know. Okay, here's Coda kind of limping in this combat, hoping to get second place. Doesn't look very likely that they're going to win this combat. Unfortunately for them, I think this would be a great one to win. They have 2 spies. They have a match. They're thinking of worming. Yeah. Okay, they're thinking of worming. I don't know. I guess they could worm. Yeah, if they worm and they throw in at Highliner, they have to have exactly that. Oh, he's got. Okay, Wade had opportunism. Okay, okay. Wade has opportunism, and then goes to Fremen. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Totally. Yeah. Okay. There's Depart for Arrakis, which we knew about. Where are they going though? Okay, Maker Keeper to more Solari. Oh, wait, what's happening? Why do you want more Solari, dude? What's going on? What's going on? Wouldn't you just go to research station? Oh no, he needs the extra water. He doesn't get it. I see. He doesn't have it. Okay, so maybe setting up a research station play next, but we'll see. I think did they not draw their card? I don't think they drew their card. Oh, it does say they drew their card. Why do they only have 5 cards then? Oh, they trashed a card. Oh, with the ring. That's right. They trashed a card. Wait, did they trash a card? No, they can only trash cards in play. I don't know. Anyway. Privilege. I love privilege. Convincing, high places. Yeah, I forgot I bought that. That's cool. Contingency plan. Alright. All that seems nice. I mean, I can't quite get to 18 with this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I get to 16, which is unfortunately not enough. I don't think I have enough in my deck to get to 18 and get 2 Spice Mist Flows. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess I could. I guess there's a chance. I have to get 3 Persuasion and 2 cards. But if I recall my spy, it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. So close though, so close. Should have kept some of those draw cards for this moment. I could always in high places to espionage again, like, or secrets again. Like I have options. There's a chance if I go to. Yeah, is there a chance? I don't know. Seems okay. I don't think I'm gonna get the Bene Gesserit Alliance, sadly. Also, I kind of opened up espionage for Wade, which might have been a mistake. It gets him half his point, which is what he wants, but I don't know if he can actually capitalize on it. Okie dokie. Back to combat with Kota. Going to. Wait a minute. They didn't worm or highliner. The wall is down, but What the heck? Okay, so I don't... He just didn't have his access, I suppose. Because the only plan I saw was high count... Like, hit up Worm and then Highliner. Like, nobody could stop you. Nobody could stop you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Four points. You must not have had it. You must not have had it. Bummer. Yeah, it's gotta be that's gotta be disappointing. And you're like so close to actually closing this out, and you just miss your access card on your yellow. He's got his yellow. I see it. He played it. So he's just literally missing one card in his deck that is access to the most important space for combat. Kasparov is pretty scary here. 2 points for them. 3 points? No, just 2. Okay, he's drawing cards. Trying to get high Spice Must Flow. So that does bode well for me. If he's saying Spice Must Flow instead of something like Espionage, I don't think he has a way to produce a spy on reveal. Okay, Lux sitting at 6. Has 4. Somehow has 4 intrigues again. Because of all these shenanigans. I don't know what's going on, but they have a lot of intrigues. Lux turn. Draw 1 intrigue card. Oh, it's the tech that lets him draw the intrigue card. Yeah. Treacherous Maneuver. Okay. Oh, wow. He's totally blocked off of the Bene Gesserit. He's got no spice. Should have played that Depart for Arrakis. It did nothing. Alright, gets his point here. So yeah, if he didn't play Depart for Arrakis here, he would have had an extra point and an extra intrigue. Potentially. More troops, more intrigues. I mean, I'm gonna steal one of them. I will steal your intrigue and be happy about it. So we're gonna make Spice Must Flow. Do we have any other way to get a point? I just don't think we do at the moment. So we're sitting at 10. I mean, 10 might win it. 10 might win it. If green wins this combat, that's 1 point. It's 1 point. It's so bad. Yeah, I want green to win this combat. It's literally just giving me the game, I think. These two are just too fighty for us to compete. Well, I'm not planning on competing. My whole goal in the last 2 rounds is just to solo and get Spice Must Flows. So yeah, we're gonna go steal some intrigues right here. Lux is probably gonna be sad boy, but here we go. A secure spice trade. I think I picked up a recruitment mission from him, so I'm not really sure who I got which from. It doesn't really tell you. But we got an extra point. So even if red goes point, point, point. They have 1, 2, 3 points. That puts them to 11. If they get Spice Must Flow, that's 12. So they could win here if they win this combat. But green is not letting them win this combat, I think. I think they're sitting... I might have just grabbed the worst card in their hand if it was recruitment mission. But maybe they probably did not have secure spice trade, I would imagine, because they have no Spice Must Flows, and they had no reason to go for Spice Must Flows. So I think I drew that from the deck. I don't think I got it from Lux. I think I got recruitment mission. I'm still a little sad I couldn't get double Spice Must Flows. If this Spice Must Flow in my hand was like a 2 persuasion, I think I might have gone for 2 Spice Must Flows this round. But yeah. I think we're going to sit at 11 points. 11 points has got to hold for us. There's no combat for red, so it's just the other half of their deck. Spice Must Flow. Oh, no, they don't even have Spice Must Flow. They have 8. Oh, man. Wait, what did they do that for, then? Why didn't they just, like... Why did they just, like, not play their last card and take a Spice Must Flow? Huh. Something went wrong for Wade. He needed an extra card, but didn't get... He got a 1 persuasion. He needed a 2 persuasion. He needed 1. Or he got 1. Something like that. Okay. Well, play recruitment mission because it doesn't matter. This would have helped me get my double Spice Must Flow. That's hilarious. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I needed to get this Spice Must Flow out of my hand into something else, but it's not going to matter. 11 will do enough to win us the game probably now. Noticing that Wade did not go back into combat, I'll just get some Solari for tiebreakers and hope that this is enough. I think things went my way. I think green definitely needed to fight. There's not really much else they could have done. Like they could have not gone in and then Wade would have won the game, but I think that's definitely not in the spirit of the game. You definitely want to keep trying even if you are out. He's retreating. What? Why? Okay. Just for a Solari. Oh, for a Solari. Okay. Yeah, sure. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Are you getting 3 points? You are not. So, therefore, it doesn't matter. But it was a very close game. I think that I got out to a pretty decent lead in this game and had some pretty good twisted intrigue turns. I double bumped someone and then I triple bumped someone. Okay, so I just had to like keep poking at Wade over here because obviously they are a very experienced, very good player, and I just needed to keep them down a little bit. So get my spice, get my end game. 11 points is where we're going to end. Wade's going to end at 10. Then we have 9 for patience and 8 for Lux. So that is going to be good. We did it. We won a game. Yeah, I think that went really well. I'm very pleased. I won it without Swordmaster, which is surprising. Like I think in this game, because I gave up Swordmaster, but I hit the privilege so many times, I think that just worked out in my favor. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.